Right, welcome back to Black Country Blitz. Now, I promised you I would take you around France in a new mod that I've downloaded. Now, I am 100% sure whether this mod is brand new to the world of modders. It might be out there. Right, let's have a look where I am in the world. I'm in Frankfurt again. Can I buy anybody? No. Still Cortec on now, new people. How bad is that? Anyway, let's jump into the map and let's find France. Paris. Right, here we are. So we have got Paris. So let's go and get into the garage management. Excuse me. Right, let's load up these. Get the P's with Paris. I'm sure I've opened it up. Yep. No. Paris. Yeah, that'll be that one. Right, let's travel to Paris. And yes, of course I'd like to fast travel to Paris. Come on. I love how it asks you about 3 or 4 times. Now I'm running Promods 2.41 as well. Plus one that's going to enhance the look and sharpness of the game. Now I'm at my garage here in Paris, so I'll give it a couple of seconds for this tyre pressure. So I'll drive through my garage if it'll let me. I've got the lovely lady back. Again, all my other mods are working now because we've come out of Truckers MP. Again, there's a stream up there. If you want to have a look at my last stream, I've done 3 hours of online multiplayer earlier on. Anyway, now I still am running the weather mod, but I've turned it off due to the fact I want to show you this lovely new design of France. So if we drive into Paris itself, now I'm just on the outskirts of Paris in the game. So if I just drive down this road without scrunching my gears too much, so if I can get my Tobii bar to look round corner, I'm assuming that there ain't nothing going to be coming that way. I'll take it, I'll risk it for a biscuit, and we'll follow the signs for Paris Centre. As you can see, all the signs are more polished up. Again, look at this for traffic. It's fantastic. All these, lots more cars and other vehicles in the road. Let's have a look how I'm doing for diesel. Because again, I won't be taking no jobs on. Because of course, if I take a job on, they'll take me out of Paris. So I just want to have a little stream, just show you what some of these fantastic mods do. So let's get in appropriate gear. Yeah, right, let's get into 5th. I mean, it's so much nicer coming back into the game itself than playing it online. I got my cars. It looks sharper, non-repetitive. Again, I know you have to have some things cut out of the game when we play them online. Now I have already been down here. I should have done this stream the other day and opened it up for myself and you lovely people out there. All these buzzes, these cars and everything. And like I says, I am 100% sure whether this is a new mod or it's been out a bit. But look what we have in front of me. That thing there, which if I can just get it in shot, that tells me I'm in France, yeah? Because in the box standard game, when we drove through France previously, you assume you're going to see that. Don't pop at me. That, to me, lets me know I'm in France, yeah? So, that's the landmark that should have been in the game. But as you see, now you drive through all these tiny, 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 tiny little places. And if you've ever been to France, again, I wouldn't know on the outskirts. I was only 11. I'm only 12 now. No, I wished I was. But this is a joy to drive through. So, yeah, the lights are telling me I can go that way. So we'll take it. Look at that. This is just France all over. Little caps out, like I says in the previous stream. Little caps. Again, there's parked cars. You have to slow down. Again, it's just another little mod, and it ain't that big. Getting all these little shop fronts here in the centre of Paris. You know, little shops just like how it would be in France. All the little coffee shops. You know, driving through a proper little city. Nice and slow, nothing majorly fast. Taking in the scenery, taking in the detail that's gone into doing the mod itself. Now I'll stop here, and while I'm here, I shall drive around some of the greyer parts that I drove around. Yeah, but for me, this has made France look a lot better than it did. I mean, France looks like Birmingham and Manchester and other places, but just adding this now, it looks like France. Yeah, built up areas, more cars. So, you know, you're sitting in traffic, you gotta slow down, you know what I mean, because there's parked cars here. Just that added little bit of a bonus, you know. You gotta pull out on them and swing back in like you would in the real world. Just them little add-ons make it more realistic. Tinier roads, and I don't think we can actually drive towards it. Is it Champs-Elysees or something like that? I'm sure it's called that. I might be wrong. Or the Eiffel Tower. Is it the Eiffel Tower in Paris? Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, isn't it? We can't actually get to the Eiffel Tower, but at least we can see it as a landmark. Yeah. Now I have drove up here before, as you can already see. I'm going to do my favourite thing. I'm going to pull into my petrol station. And I think we can see, and that's the closest we can get to the Eiffel Tower. So if I pull up here, swing out on the number 2 key, and we've got the Eiffel Tower in the shop. It's a pity. Let's see if I can take this into photo mode. Now again, I got the best keyboard on the market to do this photo lock. Let's swing across again. Let's go up. That's a shame. So I'll go down because I do want my truckie. Hey, that'll do, mate. Let's get rid of that blare depth, blare strength. I want that in the shot as much as possible. Let's swing it round. If I'm going to do this shot right, I might as well do it as right as I can. Field of view, that'll do, mate. I don't want it. Let's go round a bit. Might do a wide shot. That'll do, mate. Saturation. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. And there we got the Eiffel Tower now in the shop. Come back out that, go back into the game. Again, I will fill up with petrol while I'm here. You know me, diesel and stuff. It's a pity I couldn't get the Eiffel Tower in and that like that. I can only go so far up. It would have been nice to have a fly over it, but I could do it in my keyboard. It won't let me do it. Anyway, let's have a look where else we can go. So I've got a bit of a grey area here. I mean, the build up of cars. Ooh. There's not just pulling out here and hoping you ain't going to hit something. It's all slowed down. All has to be done. You know, the old Tobii bar is now coming really into action. It'd help if I installed to let them know I'm trying to pull out. So I'm only going to pull out. Right, here's my opportunity. I'm going to pull out and pull into here and get as close as I can to the Eiffel Tower as possible. And I think that is the closest I'm going to be getting to France's #1 icon. Yeah, though I look small in that. Anyway, for me that is something else that makes the game better. Right, let's have a look at the map. Now this has got up to different things available, so again there's a few things we opened up. France has had really a lot of updates. Now I think it's just this little area here that's mainly been updated in this mod. So I'm going to just take this here and I'm just going to drive out of this. Again, that's just going to be like a motorway kind of thing. So I'm going to drive here. I need to find out what that is. Probably a recruitment agency, or it could be another truck dealer. So we'll have a little drive. Anyway, as you can see, loads and loads and loads and loads of cars. Now just pulling out and open. Look at that for traffic. That to me is superb. I could be sitting here for 10 minutes now. Again, I don't think they're going to let me pull out there. So can I edge myself out without hitting them? Nah, then thinking, buggy hell mate, you have to stay there. So you know what, handbrake on. Just keep looking, but look at that. It's just more realism to the game, you know. And for me, I don't mind sitting here 5-10 minutes. Okay, I'll probably get bored in the next 3.5 seconds, but it's the game. That to me is fantastic. I'm waiting. And you really do at times have to wait in traffic before you can go anywhere. Now I don't want to hit that bus, but I do want to see if these, when the traffic does go again, I think what's preventing this from moving is a set of traffic lights at the bottom of the road. Again, just the build up of this is great. You know, sometimes you drive down roads and you might see 3 or 4 cars, and that's your limit. At least with this, it's like, okay, come on, it must be rush hour, it's daytime, so of course you're going to get more transport on the road rather than, I suppose, of a night time. I suppose of a night down there. Look at that though, really congested. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to give him a toot on my horn. Not that it's really going to help. I can see other cars moving at the bottom. Again, you don't know what's happening in the game, whether there's an accident. No, I'm starting to move, so is any of these going to let me out without me hitting them? No, and he still won't let me pull out. Neither will that one. So now, because I could see the front of my car, the white one's definitely not going to let me out. And it looks like, you know, being stuck in traffic for some time. Again, you would think the size of me that they would let me out, yeah. But no. For me to be let out, I mean, look at that. I'm virtually. Now he's had to stop. So, as long as I don't hit that car in front, and I hate him yet, will, when these cars start to move again, let me pull out. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for probably an hour. Look at that though. Talk about traffic queues. Realism is absolutely spot on. Now I'm virtually probably touching that white car in front again. No, I ain't. I can actually pull out a little bit more. And hopefully, now we've got a bird's eye view of me trying to pull out this junction. Which ain't good. You just don't get this with any other game. You just don't. I mean, look at that. Now hopefully, once that white car decides to move, the brown one will give way and let me pull out, and then sit in this traffic then, and we'll do it properly. We'll wait at traffic light and whatever just to get out to where I'm going, and hopefully it is for me to turn right, because I'll be gutted if I'm supposed to have turned left. Now please let me pull out, Mr. Car. Yep. Now look at that. I've had to edge my way out of that. Anyway, now I'm out. Let's go back to the proper version. Enjoying the traffic properly. Again, everything's kosher. And put my handbrake on. Now the traffic seems to be moving a little faster, but for me to be stuck in traffic, I wished more of it was like this, yeah, where you get peak times on the road where traffic is more dense. To me, this should make this game a bit better. Again, I don't know, I'm sure somebody said to me that you can up how much traffic's on the road, and for me, the more traffic the better. Yeah, I don't mind. It's realistic. Sitting in traffic, I mean, just pulling out and you know there's nothing going to be there, yeah. But when you have to pull out and you have to think, I mean, I could have hit that white car. Again, you have got the advantage to put the different views on and see other cars. But that brown car wouldn't let me pull out, yeah? Or the cars previously. They made me wait. Edge, just like you would in the real world. You have to edge out sometimes, you know. Not everybody lets you pull out. But to sit here, I mean, how often do people use that handbrake in this game? Yeah, and ask yourselves that, yeah? So, I mean, I do. I use it quite a lot. And it's mainly when I get stuck on hills. I ain't in the right gear, or I've had to slow down and I'm still in an high gear. And the truck won't move, yeah? slap the old parking brake on, and away I go. Anyway, we might get to find out what that question mark is. Anyway, just coasting down. No, it definitely, it's either it's an island by the looks of it. Is it an island? Anyway, don't want to hit him in front. So again, parking brake on. Just sit here now, nice and comfortable, stuck in traffic. I love the game. It just does it for me. Yeah, if nobody's ever seen this game before, and I'm sure everybody has seen Euro Trucks, or you am thinking about getting something that's going to keep you entertained, wanting to do more, then believe me, this is a game that's got loads of potential to keep you occupied for hours, all ages, male and female. You don't have to be just one of the boys to play this. This is a game that can be played by anybody. Again, I've never played it with a gamepad. You can be played with a gamepad though, but if you have got a steering wheel, again, don't have to go and buy a top of the range steering wheel. This game can be played with a basic, and I don't say this in a way to sort of like slag off Logitech, but their setup is the cheapest on the market. Yeah, they might be even cheaper, but for a decent setup, Logitech G920, G227, G29, I mean, you can pick them up second hand. Yeah, again, I really probably wouldn't pick up a second hand steering wheel, because you know, people have played it, and you know, over time cogs wear out. I mean, my wheel ain't even 12 months old yet, and I can feel it ain't as good as it was when I bought it. Yeah, it's only what, 5-6 months old, if that. This December, I bought it just before Christmas. But get something like a Logitech, or if you can afford it a little bit more, Thundermaster. Again, if you can afford a dearer model, then all good. But you can play it with a lower model steering wheel, and you'll be entertained for hours. You know, people won't know who you are. And like I say, with mods like we've got here now, as long as you put them in order, or how they're supposed to be, see, you can modify your game to how you want it. Yeah. Now with this, I like to have it. Now why has he got it? See, he's got his headers on there. That's something I don't very often see. But look at the build up in the town now. Let's get me some lights on. Preferably an high beam. It's starting to get dark here in France. But you know, how far the distance is for me to travel here now, and I'm just nowhere near the destination. You know, for me, this makes it more of a game. You know, you got to brake, stop, start, through your gears. And if anybody's learning to drive, this could help you out. Yeah, I mean, imagine this on a big monitor or a big TV. Yeah, for you to get the feel of how you would operate a vehicle. You've still got to stay in the right lane, speed, changing gears, accelerator, clutch, brake, handbrake. Again, you ain't pulling up an handbrake, but you're doing the motions that you would in a vehicle. So it could help you when learning to drive, or to get the feel of a steering wheel without actually driving, if that makes sense. Anyway, oh, and there's me stalling it and scrunching the gears, see. Anyway, now my good friends bought a box. Yep, and that should stay where it is now. Where he's got a button that he presses to actually start his engine.
Turn right.
Anyway,
Turn right.
here we all am now. In the middle of Paris. Just making our way out of the town. But now this looks more as it should do. And waiting there now, I mean, there's no way you can be coming round there fast. I mean, you've got parked cars either side of the road, so you've got to think, have I got enough room to get through? To me, this is bang on now. Nice and slow through here. I mean, the detail. Little shops, I know it's handy pictures, yes. But when you, if I went and took you to Birmingham, it don't look like this now. There's another place that's been done via Promods, and that is Manchester. My friend says there's a lot more been added to Manchester. Now where's he going? I hate these cars when they just pull out on you though. You have to think.
Exit now.
Oh, they just pull at you. See, he's just come up the side of me. So let's get over in the right lane. Drive down here again. I'm opening new parts of the map. Cars parked here. For all I know, one of these cars could just automatically pull out on me. So, you know, you're watching, see if anything's going to indicate to pull out. I mean, you got a buzz here. I mean, how good is that? That buzz might pull out at any time soon. I mean, the way they mod this game up, I wished I'd got the hard drive space on my C drive to put every existing mod, especially map mods, on here to actually open up this game totally and have little bits like that added in that are in the original map. Now I'm driving down here. I've never drove down here before, as you've seen. Oh, got a bit too close to that car behind me.
Take the first exit.
Right, so we go round here and get the old indicator.
Exit now.
Again, you probably say, well, why do you need to indicate? Well, you would in a proper thing, wouldn't you? A proper vehicle. So, you know, even though it is a game, it's a simulator of being in a wagon or various wagons. You only got, just like me here with Scania, you've got all the major vehicle companies: Scania, Volvo, Mercedes, you name it, they're in it. Now where's he going here?
Exit now.
Again.
Go straight on.
Okay, this place is like that. You call drive up.
Get ready to turn right.
But there's a lot of places where you can't. Right. So this place of where I'm trying to head to is just down here somewhere. So it's down this road here. Swing it down. Love the little bits of the new signs as well.
You have arrived at your destination.
So what was I?
Guidance is now finished.
What had I opened up? Let's turn into here if I can. Again, lovely, dark, can hardly see roads. I'm going to drive back round because I need to go and open that up to find out what it is. Indicator's on the wrong way. How rude is me. Anyway, swing it round. Go back on myself. My can only go one way, and that's that way. Because I thought when I drove down here I would open up what it is, and actually it's back up to the top and turn right somewhere, left here somewhere. Yep, I can. Let's just check. Like I say, you could just pull out because you've got more vehicles in than you would normally. And it's actually down this one where we want to be driving to go and open up what they am. So is it here? It's here, isn't it? So that's a Reynolds truck dealer. Again, could do a lot of it at the moment because everywhere is closed, it being night time. Could update my truck. Not that I really want to anyway. Where's that road lead to? We'll go to it. Again, that looks like a supermarket. I mean, I know it's just small little details, but they really do bring new meanings to the map. Now we've got a long big stretch there. I reckon that's a motorway, so I don't really want to be going out of it if I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I'm going to block all the road off. I'm going to put that on, and let's have a look at this map. So what have we got? So where am we in the world? Right, we're here. I've already drove here, so I must have took a job from round here. Let's open up this bit. I ain't been here, so we'll drive to this bit. Again, I don't know if that's to do with this French mod, but of course it could either be with that or Promods. Either way, I ain't been here before, so we will open it up. So we get the right thingy, find out where them two over the road I'm going. No indication. Nothing coming that way, nothing coming that way.
Turn right.
And away we go.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Again, seems like there's a lot more vehicles in there. Why is you stopping? You want to stop for me? That's fine. Just about seen that other vehicle coming. And
Exit now.
I mean, there ain't very many times where you get a sort of convoy of vehicles like that in the game. You can probably see one or two, but to see 4 or 5, probably more, for me, makes it more realistic, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, this is why earlier on, I did a 3-hour stream on Truckers MP, but you've got none of this interaction with other cars. You don't have to watch out for them. If the server, again, there was nearly 2,000 people on server 1 when I joined, but you've got no other cars, and I missed that. Yeah, so you don't have to watch out for other vehicles like coming up the side here, any other wagons, but you can see the indicate of them being there by a blue dot. Again, traffic signs. Now look at that arrow. That's what's causing the problem. Yeah, actually, if you go back and watch the stream, I hit something that wasn't even shown on the map. Yeah, I know it's a game, but you know, you don't want to be damaging things with things you can't see. So I would rather sit here and play it like this, have it RR on it, and of course play it online when I need to. When you're older. Let's go and have a little drive down. I ain't taking no jobs on because I know they'll take away. I might do after, but I just want to open up because I ain't sure whether that's just for that bit of France what we've just looked at, and this might be part of Promods now. again, we'll see. Now, I just had a little email in game about some jobs in Sheffield, but I will go and I will buy something in London and go and show you what London now looks like due to Promods.
Left.
Yeah, I said it in a stream the other night, but a friend of mine was driving in London. He never realised the bridge till it was too late, and he realised he couldn't go under it because of height restrictions. Now that, again, another thing that's going to make this game more realistic. If you go under a bridge, you have to read the signs. If you're too high enough, you're going to crash, and that's what my friend did, yeah. Which I wished I'd have been there to see him, because I'd have been in fits of laughter, even though you shouldn't laugh at your friends, you know. He'd laugh at bloody me, so it's all good. Anyway, again, this is mighty dark. Proper driving through the night, can hardly see things coming at you. It's just getting daylight here in the UK. It's just coming up for, what, 10 past 5 in the morning as the world wakes up. I've been awake most of the, well, matter of fact, I've been awake all night, streaming and doing one or two little bits of things through the night. Probably do a lot more today as well with streams. Since I took a lot of rest yesterday. Anyway. Now, to look on the map, it did look like we was very far from this destination, but it looks farther than it was. Now, to say I changed no settings in the game, it does seem like there's a lot more cars on the road, which I don't mind, because you have to brake, you have to do all your stuff with your pedals and that. I'm going to have a look in a minute to see if there is any settings to bring more traffic onto the road. More the better, that's what I say. Even though some people will disagree with me and say, oh no, you don't want that many cars on. Anyway, plenty of room to move over.
Right.
But this is what I do love. Playing this game like this. In the dark, no other lights on. Now I've got my other monitor to the right of me, which of course is lighting up as well, so I can see that. But when I've only got one monitor on and I'm doing this, I just concentrate on the one screen is absolutely awesome. We shouldn't be that far away now. I know it's in just out of Paris where we're heading to, but it's in France somewhere. I'm going to attempt, unless I can pronounce where we're heading for, but if I call, then I won't. Anyway, it looks like morning's coming in. Night time don't stay very long. That still says signs for Paris.
Keep left.
Alright, keep left. Okay. Who wants me to keep left? We'll keep left. Bar starts with B. Yeah, that word. And it ain't bugger. Anyway. Swing me round here. Now, like I says, there's no chance of the weather mod coming on because I've really turned that down to even have weather on. I don't want to be driving down here in rain. I've already put the few videos out of that weather mod I put on. If you've not seen them yet, then be sure to check them out. I think they're about the third or fourth video in my collection of videos already posted over the last 2 or 3 days. I like to keep posting as much as possible. At some stage today, I'm going to do a stream on Sniper Elite version 2 remastered. I did a little bit of one, but I might do the whole game as one big stream, because I feel like shooting people today. Not in the real world, in game. So, and it means I can just chill with the handset as well. So we might do a big 2 or 3 hours, depending on how well my shooting skills are. Sniper Elite remastered. Now, I'd already tried the Sniper Elite 2 before, but the remastered one looks really smart.
Keep right.
Anyway, I'm getting close to this. Now, running around this corner. Again, I never checked my mirror. Me bad. Could have been anything coming down there. Until you've been playing on Truckers MP, I'm assuming that there's nothing going to be there. Anyway. Oh, look at that for view. Again, a little bit pixelated, the sky, but I can handle that. And my cushion's going for it again. If you do hear that rumbling, it ain't me passing wind. Honestly, even mine don't sound that loud. Oi, oi, look at that for a crash, eh? Some major damage gone over there on the road. I'm rubbernecking a bit. Really? Look at that. Someone's really gone off down over there. Right, let's manoeuvre across. And let's get to where we need to be. I think I've got a new garage to open up. Now, I know I could have just teleported myself, bought the garage and then teleported, but that for me, it's alright for quickness, but I needed to open this road up. Hello, I don't know what that was then. Shooting across the sky. I heard something boom like that. You never know in this game. There's planes and everything, and helicopters and all sorts of things that go across. Again, my CB's gone. You don't get it so much in the game unless you put it in. You do get it on Truckers MP. You know, they need to use my CB tonight because there was mainly foreign people, and it's no good trying to talk to people that don't understand English. And again, trying to drive and talk on a CB or keep pressing, that'll happen. Anyway, looks like we've reached this place once I've gone up and round.
And then exit right.
Yep, cheers love, up and round. So we'll just bring the gears down a bit.
Exit right.
Get that bite. Ooh, we can scrunch that gear. And up and round we go. Now that now tighter than the normal map. So, but we have got another one of these dreaded toll roads. And of course, around France and that area, you do tend to pick up a lot more of these. But even with these, make it for me. Nah. Oh, now can I actually go down that one? Yep. So we'll take this one. Let's level myself up. We ain't really got to worry about too much at the back because we ain't got a trailer on. bit of a queue of traffic coming up here. And yep, here's that little town what I've decided to travel to. Let's turn right here. Let's get
Keep
over
right,
here.
and then turn right.
Turn my indicator back on.
Turn right.
Just like in the real world, slow down for the traffic lights because they might change to red at any time. Come out in the road because of that thing stuck in the road. And we're turning an island.
At the roundabout.
Yep.
Take the third exit.
So around we go again. Getting to wide berth. So
Exit
nothing
now.
cuts us up on the entry into the slip road. And it's straight over by the looks of it. So I did think it was in this part, but obviously not. Now rather than completely slow down, I've just slowed it down a bit and played with the lights. I'll do the same again here. Just crawl up to these traffic lights and hopefully, because they've been on red for a little bit now, that they might change green in my favour. But again, the other ones have just changed red, so we will have to stop at this set depending on how quick they change. Anyway, here we go. And they have to come to too much of a standstill. Saran. I've never heard of Saran. And I can't even tempt Orlan Summit with my medi in France. I do apologise if anybody's French, can speak English, and taking my intake on these Orlands or Orlens. I've never even heard of it in France. So anyway, where am we headed? I'm looking for my garage. There's a Scania dealer.
Go straight on.
Oh, go straight on. If you must. Ah, here we am. So here's the new garage. We will have a little drive around here. Again,
You have arrived at your destination.
I think
Your route guide.
the only part of that's been updated is that part in Paris, yeah? So the outskirts must have been done by Promods. Anyway, let's buy a bigger garage because it looks like a shambles. We want a bigger garage, don't we? Ding ding. Again, all different sounds. Now again, I suppose I've got no people to put in it. Now I've got all these empty garages that need bodies. Hey, supposed to want work people that don't want to get out of bed, never mind work. Now this is a nice garage because there's nothing obstructing it like normal. In the new Promod, you've normally got a few barrels outside the front of the building. Anyway, let's have a look what we got round here. I might do one new job and then this stream, due to the fact it was only supposed to be about France, but we will take it out of here, swing it round, go bottom of the road, have a look what's round this bend. Nothing. Does this road look like it's leading to all that lot? As you can see there, I've got a question mark. Oh, railway station, bump, 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 bump. And how do I get me bump, 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 bump? Then on me old SRS shaky kit. How rude. I was expecting that. Anyway, we're going to go straight over. Ah, it's only, what is it? Ah, it's a tram. See, something new. I wouldn't like to be that car because he's virtually on the tram lines as well. Can we go straight over? I'm going to do a left and hopefully be able to do a right. Yeah, I could have done a right there. Damn. So I'm going to have to go to the top of... that's what I wanted to do anyway, just uncover what was there. And I sure whether we can do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a U-turn. Find out what's all up here. Is that question? Yeah, there's still a question mark. That's what I want to uncover. Is this second question mark at the bottom of this road? Now, do I need to drive on to that? No, I can actually drive to the bottom where I intend to go once these traffic lights change. I'm not getting the right gear. I'll take my foot off the clutch because that's where we're going nowhere. Come on, traffic lights, stay green. I'll go through just, and we'll do a left. Get a left off here. Yep. And turn left. Nothing coming. So that's all good. But hey ho, more traffic lights. So is that a recruitment agency? Yep. We need to uncover more of them. Now if I look at the map, what have we got here as well? So we've done the garage, we've got a petrol station on there. What's this? That's my Scania dealer. I could do with going there. So we'll go back on ourselves. We'll turn left here, right here, should I say?
And then turn right.
And then we'll turn right again.
Go straight
No,
on.
straight on, and then turn right.
Turn right.
Even there gets it wrong. There's the moon. And
Get
again,
ready to turn left.
more bloody lights. That's all it is, isn't it? Lights, 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 lights. Get stuck on one set, get stuck on them all. Just as you would in real world. But I don't mind. You think I'm probably moaning, but I ain't. Just makes the game a lot better. We're stopping in this one. We'll stay in the fast lane. Again, more bloody lights. And away we go. Because I think we're turning left to turn left. Do I turn? Yep.
Get ready to turn left.
And I'm glad it's going to tell me where to turn left. Turn left? Right, I'm glad you told me that, love, because I'd have gone shooting past it and had to come back on myself.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thank you for that.
Route guidance is now finished.
Cheers, chicken. There we go. Hit that. I've got a bit of damage, not a great deal. But you never know. You could be doing a job and the next minute, you know, the truck's had it. Or it starts to misfunction. And I say I've done a few jobs anyway. Let's take one job on. See if I can open up a bit of the map. What we aiming to. So let's pick the map. Let's find a destination. So I done this summit transport. So again, we'll go and do more red lights.
Turn right.
There's nothing here. Any more red lights at the bottom of the road. I'm liking these traffic lights. All I've done for the last 5 minutes is drive up and down them. Good practice for the clutch control though. And the brakes. There you go. Have a bit of an handbrake. I could even have a vape. Don't even get it on.
Keep right. and then turn right.
Can do that if he hurries up and shifts.
Turn right.
Carefully not
Get
hitting
ready
him.
to turn left.
Come on then, it's going to be here.
Turn left, and then continue straight on.
Okie dokie, don't cut the bend.
Go straight on.
I'm thinking that's where I want to be. It is actually where I want to be. So we'll take on whatever job it gives me in here. Now, of course, seeing it being a welder trucks job, and I was right, but I thought I'd check just in case. So it's on a freight market. Now we have got a bit of everything in here. That's a little too long. That ain't much bigger. Let's have a look. Don't want a long one. I don't. Well, what we got? That's probably quicker, but we'll do this one. We'll do this one, and I'll end the stream on that one. So away we go. I've got to find out there. It's right in front of my eyes because I've never took any from here. Net Transports. Again, all new place for me as a transport company, taking their trailers. I've never seen this before, so again, probably a world of trucks. Not a world of trucks. Promods trailer company. I've never seen it on the road. Anyway, away we go. And it's probably going to be opening up a few new bits of grey area for me to do with this.
Turn right.
Oh look, we've got some more traffic lights.
Turn left.
That's rare, eh? Come on. Right, give him a chance to drive past. And the white car, that'll do me. Get over in this side of the road. I've got to concentrate a little bit more now, having the trailer on.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Now we should beat that wagon. He should stay where he is.
Exit now.
And we're on our way. Now, I ain't sure whether we drove up here to get where we am, because all these,
Turn right.
to me, look like new roads. Again, all thinner. Now that's just where we drove in, I think. I could be wrong. No, I could have took the last one, couldn't I? No, I couldn't. It was closed. So I've got to level this beauty up. Get in there. Pay me monies. Make sure I don't hit nothing on the way through.
Get ready to turn right.
Now these signs are.
Turn right.
Yeah, definitely I've been down there before. Not that I think so, anyway. Make sure there's nothing coming up the motorway. Now I can join on. I'll stick that into 9th. Build up my speed a little bit, as you would. And now into 10th, check my petrol or my diesel. I always keep calling it petrol. It's diesel. Duh. Anyway, that beautiful scanner sound. Building up its speed. Turning off down here. Slow down just a bit. No, I'm waiting. That could tell you that there's more traffic on here. No, there's nothing there again. Checking in the mirrors. In 10th gear. Paris. Signs for Paris. Bump, 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 bump. It says more cushion. And I'm going to move over here because I reckon it's going to tell me to move over anyway. Yep, by the looks of that. I could have stayed behind this geezer, but I don't want to. I love some of the signs on these trailers as well. I wish I could make my own. But never mind. I'll get there one day. It would be nice to be able to put your own trailer pictures on. So I've got quite a few images where I could use on my own. Not copyrighted. Because them images I've took of myself. I'd love to see them on a few trailers. In game. Oh, this is really rumbling now. Anyway, stay in this middle lane. And the old wagon on fire. Still looks good, that. Anyway, I'm gonna get over if I can. So we've got to turn off right in a minute. Slow down a little bit.
Keep right.
I'm already right, love. And exit right. Oh no. Steady 9th gear. Up here with these. Another thing is when you play it on like this, you can also sort of tell what's going to happen or happening. The way wagons will slow down, you know, hazard lights on, stuff like that, to pre-warn you when you're driving. Where when you play it online, you don't get none of that because that don't happen. Again, with this, you do get the benefit of that. Although that do change. Come on. See you, mate. Yeah, look, ever so bored, stood there. Again, you don't get this neither. Filtering back into traffic. Making sure that you ain't going to hit a vehicle coming the side of you. So that is another benefit of playing it in game. Unless there's loads and loads and loads of people online at the same time. And there ain't always that many on. At least with playing it like this, you're going to get traffic almost everywhere.
And then exit right.
So I've tried to beat him. And now I've got to get over anyway, so let's do that. Right. And hey, look, I missed me turning. Damn, never mind. And that's listening to the sat-nav woman. I still missed the turning anyway. We don't want to go that way anyway. Makes the stream even a little bit better because I probably have been up this road. And that'll get me back to a destination. So what I'm going to do now is going to overtake him then. While I can. Oh, look at it's going into 2 lanes. Please tell me how you're going into 1. Yeah, you move over a bit. I've seen him see. He started to swerve a bit then. Towards me. Even with the ones you play with on the computer, you have to get the judging right, otherwise you're crashing into them. It's gone back into 3 lanes. I really shouldn't be in the fast lane because that red car they decided to move quick enough, so I'm gonna stay where I am till I pass him. I can see him in my mirror. Right, I'm gonna move over. I'll do a middle line to get past Mr. Caravan. And maybe that wagon in front. I'll probably take a 20-mile detour out of where I should have been going. Now that blue car is definitely going to slow me down. Yep, he's stuck his anchors on. I'll slow all the way down and he'll speed up. But again, the road is now going into 2 lanes anyway. And I'm sort of like in the fast lane of this. So I'm going to move over. Again, I've got to get behind this slower vehicle. Which, again, this is traffic flow.
Keep right and then exit right.
Yeah, I'll definitely get this right this time, my lovely. So that'll be fancy driving
right.
Miles and miles out of my destination, or driving miles out of my way to get to my destination. Now come on, where you going, dude? Nothing in my mirror. Right. I love this game. That mini just slowed me straight down and well, see ya, I'm gone. There's the old no overtaking. But I've never seen that sign before like that. That looks like a national speed limit with no overtaking. I thought it was a red. Well, again, it is in the UK. It's a red car with to indicate no overtaking. I've never seen it before. Anyway, there it is. That's the one. That little sign just. Right. Oh, that's nice. How that sun's coming through them trees. There you
At
go.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
Slow down for that island.
Exit now.
Still picking up signs for Paris. That's bright. Nice little town. I think I've been through here before. Slow down for them traffic lights just in case they decide to change. We sort of walk far off. Up and over here. Oh my god, look at that for a skylight. All the way down the bottom. Trying to have a little look. As well as trying to drive as well. Not really too good with what I've got on with the Tobii eye tracking. As I go one way, the eyes go the other. Anyway. Nice bend. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we going? I'm going straight over here and stay there, Mr. Van Man. And what we're going through here now. It looks like another island, yeah.
At the roundabout,
Straight over.
take the second exit.
Yep, straight over. So I'm going to make Mr. Orange Van or wagon
Exit now.
stay there. Again, I have been through here because I own
Go
that
straight
garage.
on.
Yeah, stay there, blue car. Now I've got to sit behind this van. It looks like I'm turning left at the bottom of this road.
Get ready to turn left.
I can do that. Should have indicated a bit later.
Turn left.
No, we got traffic lights anyway. I'm getting the correct lane. And away we go again. Oops, traffic lights. Although
Go straight
a
on.
bunch up of wagons Should have indicated to me, yep, there's traffic lights here. Either that or some kind of crash. Right, build my speed back up again. Now if I hadn't took the wrong turn, I'd have bypassed all this. So by doing what I did, I don't mind, because it's out. I think it's opening up new parts of the map for me.
Go straight on.
Now come on. Again, having to slow down due to traffic. Don't get that in the onliner. Having your wits about you, having to think, well, you know, am I going to hit the car in front? What they're doing. Now look how fast they've shot off though. That's what gets me. When they want to slow you down, they slow you down to a virtual standstill. And then all of a sudden, poof, everything's disappeared. Like all that lot. They've gone. There's Lily Law, pulled him over. Where was all them 5 or 6 cars just? And then bunching up a bit ahead. And we may
right, and then exit right.
Turning off here, so a bit on the old accelerator. We will come off the gas a bit now, because it's an up and over bend, and you don't want to tilt your wagon. Not that it's really a sharp bend, but as I said in the other streams, with how the physics I'm in the cab, it bounces about a bit, which easily tips the wagon over. And we've got another toll road we've got to go through, so line that up so we don't catch the sides or anything. I'm going to move over now and get myself in a good position. Let's have a look what's open. Is that one open? Yep. I've just got to come down to a certain speed. I think it's 20, oh, it's 30 mile an hour. Yep. Which allows that barrier to go up and hopefully not lose too much speed again. It don't being in 10th gear, trying to pull out of it. Check my mirrors. No, nothing coming. Back into 9th gear. And carry on with the journey to the destination. Here we come. Now, all that traffic's just sort of disappeared. We've only got how we would probably find it online now, the odd couple of wagon. Which again, I wish this was like more congested with traffic. Now we've got to, I'm going to pull out and let these guys out, as you would. Give him plenty of room, pull back in, and away I go. Our sensitive Tobii bar jumping when I vape. How good is that? Right, where are we heading for? Calais. Is that Calais? That's the way they spell it in the game. Could be.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So another right turn. It's one of my famous where you just
Exit right.
These ain't too bad of a bend. Bit like a little chicane. Just have to make sure when exiting that you do so, and there's nothing coming up the side here. In that case, they're all pulling off. We're all going into the fast lane, so I can overtake the two of them. Give him plenty of room and move back over. Carry straight on. Anyway, watch me Tobii bar jump again. Yep, here it goes. There it goes. I don't see why it jumps though, because I actually going forward. It's taking my hand. It must be when I break the beam of my Tobii infrared. Every time I lift my hand up to have a vape, it's blocking the beamer, so it's sending the game into normal. And of course, when I bring my hand back down, the game goes back into that like jumpy mode, as I call it, when it makes it bounce all over the place. And we've got a bit of traffic up here. Something's happening because I'm going to have to slow down. So is the road closed and then making me go over in the lane? Something made me slow down then. I don't know what's made me slow down. Of course, there's no dangers in the road, accidents. I'm just going to sit behind these couple of wagons till I can exit past them. Like now. Yeah, I've passed him. My trailer's past him, so I can get back into the right lane. We're turning off here in a minute. I think I'm going left. Is it up and round left?
Keep left.
Yep. Make sure I get in the right lane and that car, I don't get too heated. To put my foot on the gas a bit. Slow down for that bend now. Yeah. They say an F1 bend. Gonna have to make sure that I get round it without tipping. And again, check the motorway. See, like that. We got a car there, or a van man. And that's it, just fall nice back into the traffic with a van. Lovely jubbly. Straight through, by the looks of it. Sitting behind this van and the wagon up in front. And a car quickly approaching me left. Which he'll press past and have to slow down because of the van. I'll just sit behind this lot. Because we've all got to stop again due to a toll road. So no point in razzing off because we can't get nowhere anyway because we've got to stop. Come on then, where you going, van, wagon, whatever. I'll go through here. I'm going to drop down to a lower gear, so once that goes up I can pull away. There we go. And hardly any stopping this time. Got that right for once. Very often I'll get that right. So where's this red car going? Now he's going to stay where he is. The white one's going to stay there. Please do not cut in front of me. I don't want to use the F word. Let's get past you though. I ain't turning off now and I'm going straight over by the looks of it anyway. He's got live cattle. That's one job I ain't done yet. He's transported live cattle. We'll have to look for that in the game one of the days. I've done majority of jobs, but not live cattle. So I don't know where I'll be finding them. Is this a sign for France or somewhere? Parking 200 metres. Could just have been that. Yeah, there is a flag. Is it France? And the Euro? Or is it a German flag? Not sure. No idea what that sign says. It's welcome to somewhere. Well, that car's coming in very fast. We're more staying in this one. If that wagon's in the middle lane, I'll stay in the middle lane. He's actually moved over. But it looks like we're just going straight on anyway, so I'll stay in the middle one. Because the luck I have with changing lanes, I only had to move back over, so have I got enough power just to get past this other wagon? I have. You've been scanned.
Keep left.
See, now if I'd have got over and probably gone in his lane, I would have only had to move over here. So I did the right thing by staying where I was. Oops, Toby Bob's doing a wobble. He's Bob, whoever he is. I think we've drove up here before. Yeah, definitely drove up here because I remember the Bob signs. And we will stay in this lane because we're going
Keep
right.
And then turn right.
Okay. Again, all these new road signs.
Turn right.
Ooh, the wagon's coming my way as well.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Nice thin narrow roads. Again, am I joining on the... Yeah, there's nothing there, so we can, again, pull straight out of there. I'll make sure I do hit him as well. Slow down a bit. All them new signage. I need to indicate over. I was going to go cross. Yeah, it's a hard shoulder lane. It is actually a lane. Slow down a bit. As that bend's a little tighter than normal bends. And of course, I got a car coming. No, I thought it was my headlights. I thought I'd got another car coming down. Now we were going straight on. Yep. Even though I was going to go up the top of there. Now that bridge is something like what my friend did, but actually that looks really low. I don't think I've been through that bridge before. That looked a very low bridge. Stay left. I could have stayed in the lane I was in, so there's nothing on the road, so I'm going to jump back in the right lane. My cushion's going a bit. Now where are we going? We're left in it or right in it? Come on, sat nav lady, talk to me.
Keep right.
Can you even get the sound of the road workers? Go in there, Joe. How cool is this? Brake a bit going around this bend. Road's going into one. Nothing coming there. Stay in this right hand lane. So it looks like we're going up. Yep, we're going right. This is all new motorway for me. As you can see, the other side of the road's greyed all out. So that's telling me I have been up here before. I might have been in the normal maps, but not. This is the Promods part of the map. Yep, it's down there.
Keep left.
I thought as much. Indicate over to the left. Yep. Yep, definitely have been down here before. This is all new area for me. And now this looks a lot better. People that play this game, this is just absolutely way better with the Pro mods in my opinion.
Keep left.
Keep left, sorry. Don't need to indicate right like I was just doing. I'm sure that sign says Amsterdam. So I've all gone all the way around the Wrekin, as they say, to get to the same destination, because I missed the turning. But we have drove through a little bit of the map that I hadn't previously drove through, so it ain't too bad of a deal. We will go and fill up the diesel, because we're running short of on it. And again, I assure that I've been to this petrol station, so to make sure that I cover another new petrol station, I shall go here. Anyway, there we go. More fuel. And again, it needed filling up a bit. Right, we can't be that far away from where I'm heading. And I'm glad when you fill up with petrol, diesel, whatever, it does indicate how many miles you've still got left to drive. I just like to drive, get there when I get there, and not know how far it's going to be, unless I really want to know. Now there's plenty of time for me to pull out, he'll slow down behind.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But it feels like I've actually drove all the way around to get to where I'm heading towards, because I think I was just going straight up, but the way I've gone, I've sort of like gone round it. Is this a slip road or is it just a normal road? Now it's actually you have to get onto it. So I'm on it now, nice and steady. Again, doing 40 mile in a 50. So I can handle that. Gives me a chance to take in some of this fantastic scenery and new bits of the map. Not that you can see a great deal, but you know, there's all new signs. Even the road barriers look 20 times better. What we got here? Just indicate to the three lanes. Batter drop. No idea what that means.
Keep right, and then turn right.
None of them signs I understand at the top neither.
Turn right.
It's up and over. That's normally a sign that we ain't too far away from your destinations when it's one of them up and over jobbies. All nice new motorway underneath. Go up really too much due to the fact Tobii kicking in. I'll stay in this lane for a bit. Helmand.
Keep left.
Thought that was in Afghanistan. Helmand. least I'm on the right direction. So far so good. Don't want no more detours. Definitely want to stay on the right path this time now. And I say I'll end the stream on this one. So I've had a look at a little ride around Paris, and that was the benefit of the stream. But of course you could come on Euro and not do a delivery. Ah, look at that little church there. I mean, you know, just subtle differences in the game make it for me. It's another little church. Again, don't know what the sign above me means. It must mean something because it's got an X through it, sort of like sign. Can't read none of the destination signs, neither. Too foreign for me. Sure that says Rotterdam. Anyway, let's hit that 10th gear. Not a great deal of traffic on the roads. You think a motorway would be a lot more congested than this. So I am going to have a look once I finish the stream and have a look just how much. See if you can put a bit more traffic into the game. And if I can, I will do. I don't mean by adding mods, I mean just by increasing the traffic flow. Come on, let's just get past this truck. And then me back in my right proper lane. Yeah, my trailer's enough space to get past him. It's a good thing with a Tobii bot. You can just do that quickly without causing too much problems or not crashing. You know, just a quick, for me it's just a quick glance. Like I say, I can see there's a car there.
Keep right.
And I mean that right lane goes right round. So I ain't got to sort of come out of the lane. And of course I ain't going to hit that guy who's at the side of me there. I'm going to move over now. Might have to booth. No, filter straight into the lane that we need to be in. It really does feel like you're driving. I know I'm driving, but you know, it does feel like you're properly driving, if you know what I mean.
Keep left.
You're in and out of different lanes to get to where you're going. I don't see my thing flashing, so yep. It looks like it's just the bottom of this road. And we've reached where I'm heading towards. A little bit fast. I do want to finish the stream. I intend it to be over an hour. And I intended to just show you France, but of course
Right.
I hadn't done a stream today showing Promods.
At the roundabout.
Ooh.
Take the third exit.
Now you don't get. No, that's for me. That's brilliant. You've got to stop at traffic lights. Suppose get halfway around here. Yep. Just like you would in real world, you get traffic lights that are controlled via traffic stops, which is good. Again, you don't get this in the box standard game of this. Again, all clutch control, gears, the lot. Have to work the full Monty. Like I said, if you're not doing this, on the steering wheel.
Exit now.
I don't think you'd really feel the benefit. Oh my god, this is a new one.
Turn right.
You wouldn't get the benefit of this playing it with a
Turn left.
a game controller. It really enhances the gameplay playing it with a wheel.
Destination.
Anyway,
Your route guidance is now finished.
I shall park this truck up for you, or this wagon. It's going between the helicopter. And we will end this stream here. I hope you've enjoyed the little look of France. Like I says at the beginning, I ain't 100% sure whether that France one is a new mod or it's been out a bit, but it was new to me, so I thought I would do a stream just to show you how somebody has put the time and effort in to make France look a bit more like it is, with the iconic landmarking. And there you have it, fellas. Oh, guys and girls, another job done. Excellent as well. Continue. Just going to take a selfie. Delivering the old trailer. And there we have that one. Let's take me another one. Never get enough pictures of this. So, till later on, take care, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra a bit.